Hello guys and welcome to the video. So today, I'll tell you something. I woke up this morning and I went to go take another look at like the update notice and make sure I was reading everything to make sure I was like understanding everything. And I saw this here and I had work, so I had to wait till after work, but let's talk about these new skills or these new monsters. First of all, I'm sorry if you might be able to hear it, but I'm like fanboying, kind of. Asura? I don't know how you say it. That's like, I love this guy. I mean, I know this is not the same Asura, but like, I know a lot of you have probably seen like gameplay for like Wrath of Asura. So it's like, I love the whole character. It's just, I swear to God, I'm gonna save my scrolls to summon this guy. I mean, I know he's apparently coming out when, with the massive updates coming to the Sky Island, these 2 months. So I guess on June 30th, these are when that's when these two are showing up. So let's go quickly read the skills, and then, that'll pretty much be it. We're just gonna take a look at these monsters, theorize kind of like where, at least I'll tell you where I would use them, how I would build them. But aren't you curious about their skills? Yes. Let's take a look at the skills of Wind Indra and Water Asura. So I'm assuming that obviously they're going to release multiple variants, because, come on, you got to release a Fire Asura. There's no way. So the Wind Indra is the Nat 5. Thundershot is the first skill. Attacks the enemy to decrease its attack bar by 30% with a 50% chance. That's its first skill. That's nice. And it's decreased. I'm glad it's decreased. After the update, the whole attack bar absorb thing is becoming like less and less like lovable. It's essentially like a nerf. It feels like, at least. So it's just like, I'm glad to see like it's decreased rather. When used during the Thunderer state, the attack inflicts additional damage against the enemies of the same attribute as the target with reduced damage. I'm sorry, what? The attack inflicts additional damage, okay, against the enemies of the same attribute. Okay, so if he attacks a unit that's wind, he'll deal additional damage as the target with reduced damage. What? I don't get that wording. It's, I don't know, maybe, so he just deals additional damage though. That's essentially all we need to know. His second skill is attacks all enemies and decreases their attack power for 2 turns with a 70% chance. When used during the Thunder state, leaves a branding effect for 2 turns with a 40% chance. So that's AoE, attack power break, and branding. Pretty sweet. His passive is his Might Hurricane. Deals additional damage that's proportionate to your attack speed when you attack the enemy. So, deals additional... Okay. I'm just making sure I'm reading everything correctly. While under the Thunderer state, decreases your skill cooldown by 1 turn if the damage inflicted against the enemy is 30% or above the target's max HP. So, of course, already, like, the instant you read that, you're like, okay, so this is, like, Arena. This is potentially, I mean, you could exploit this in, like, maybe, like, PvE, but you're mainly taking this right into like arena or guild content, right? He looks so dope, by the way. And let's see if it's 30% or above the target's max HP, and it's an automatic effect. So skill 2, skill 3, and skill 1 cooldowns go down if he deals tons of damage. So obviously you're gonna build this guy like a damage dealer, obviously. Third and final skill falls under the Thunderer state that enhances your skills for 3 turns and instantly gains another turn. In addition, your attack speed increases by 30% up to 150% whenever you use this skill. Once the Thunderer state ends, you become stunned for 1 turn. And I'm going to assume that obviously the stun can be blocked with immunity. I mean, his damage is based off of his attack speed. He increases his own attack speed. I want to know what the cooldowns are for that skill. I hope the cooldown of that final skill is like 3 to 4 turns, If that's the case, then he'd be great for like content, for I think a lot of content actually. Attack break, branding, attack bar decreasing. The only issue you might have is like taking him into PvE with that passive, but other than that, I mean, he's still really good. I mean, I would love to have him. I just want to see how he functions. I'm still more or less excited. I'm not even judging this guy. But the unit I love the most right now is not Indra, but Asura. The Water Asura, an attack type unit. Brutal Fists. I don't know. I just love punchy thingies, right? First skill, attacks the enemy 3 times and leaves a branding effect with a 15% chance each. In addition, you attack the enemy 1 more time if your attack power is higher than the enemy target. Oh. I love it. Branding skill 1 on a multi-hit. Even if it's 15%, I'm going to assume that you can get this off quite often. Second skill, Storm Fist, attacks the enemy 3 times and increases your attack bar by 15% each if the attack lands as a critical hit. The number of attacks increases up to 6 times according to your attack power. Jesus. I don't know why, bro. My heart's thumping. This guy's whispering to me in a weird way. Up to 6 times. So, hold up. Is that like a 90% attack bar increase, assuming that you're getting everything? So 6 attacks. Hold up. So attacks up to 6 times according to your attack power. We're going to assume that most people are building him like 2k attack, and that's going to be enough, right? Each attack increases your attack bar by 15% each if your attacks land as critical hits. Hold up, let me do that math in my head. Hold up. Actually, no. I have my phone here. I have my phone here. I could just do it here. Hold up. 6 times 15. 90. Okay. So it's 90% attack bar. That's good. That's really, really good. And then his passive, gradually increase your attack power whenever you... oh, my God. This is... I'm sweating, man. This guy... I'm sweating. I don't know why. I want him. Is this how like a girl feels like on like prom night or whatever? It's like, I want him. I want this unit. He looks so dope. I'm sorry. Let's go look at the art again real quick. Gosh, why do I like the 4-star better than the 5-star? Good job, Calm to us. I don't know. I really wonder what the other monsters are gonna be, because I know they're not just releasing wind and water. I'm sure they're you know, just like most of the time, they have, you know, other attributes ready. They're not just gonna release only wind and fire or water. Clearly, because they have a fire one right here. I don't know. What do you guys think of the new monsters? I'm super excited. I'm not summoning a single scroll until they're here, and then when they're here, I'm summoning every scroll. This is just a quick video, fanboying over these units, because I woke up this morning, I saw them, and I was like, oh, I want to make a video on this real quick, and then I had work. So, thank you guys for watching the video. The 2 new monsters. Again, the way you could view this, go to Elia, click notice, and there's tons of stuff here to go over. So, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.